And welcome back to the sesquicentennial Small Talk Olympics presented by FourLoko. Large, today is the final event, the closing ceremony, and we will once and for all determine who is in the lead for the medal count at the Small Talk Olympics.
It's been a long road.
Everybody shut up! Shut up!
Unfortunately, zeros across the board.
That's a coincidence. I didn't mean that.
Shut up about the music, Rudy.
I think we've lost sight of what the Small Talk Olympics are.
It's been a delicious road, and it winds up that even the worst of the pack still has a shot to place bronze.
Yeah, right at the top, it's Nick and Vibs, 13 and 12 points if you want to score it out. 2 golds and 3 bronzes for Nick, a gold, 2 silvers, and 1 bronze for Vibs. So whoever does the best does have a chance to take the lead overall in the points. But right behind them is Rudy and Eddie, both of them tied with 6 points. 2 silvers for Rudy and a gold and a bronze for Eddie. Pulling up the rear, Alyssa and Coach Doug's. 5 points for Alyssa with her 1 gold, and 3 points for Coach Doug's with his lone silver medal. But if you put all of that together, that means that a gold from Coach Doug's can vault him into 3rd place, as long as the 2 people who are in 3rd place currently, Rudy and Eddie, don't medal on this podium right here. Is that enough for you, Large?
Absolutely, that's a mouthful. And by the way, mouthful, this final contest that we have going on is going to be an interesting one.
Oh, clusterfuck would be a word that I would use for it. 6 competitors all talking at once to one another in a party where they don't know one another. As always, we have the FourLoko wheel, which they will be spinning to figure out what their topic will be. But with all good small talk comes not only talking, but listening. A lot's on the line. Let's get to small talking. Four people who know the same bitch from accounting, one who will be talking about who you know here, and one who will be talking about the music selection. This is going to be a Royal Rumble, a conversational free-for-all, and all the chips are on the table.
When you're listening to a podcast and there's more than 2 mics, it gets a little crazy. We're about to have 8 people talking at the same time. It is going to be chaos.
It's time to small talk. Have at it, gang.
How you doing?
Can we talk about the music? I mean, this is crazy.
I know Susan.
I requested ABBA 4 times.
Everybody shut up! Shut up! Hey, shut up! This is a robbery, motherfucker! I'm gonna rob everybody here!
My strategy was to hold the entire room hostage. Literally. Pull a gun out and tell them all to be quiet.
Wait, I know everybody here. You
No,
don't
I'm
know
robbing
everybody
you.
here.
The music.
I know everybody
Shut up!
here.
Listen!
You don't want to rob. You don't
You
want to rob.
goddamn Where is Susan?
You don't want to rob.
She has the gemstones!
You can kill her. Vibes off.
I know.
It did not go well at all. There were 4 of us, I think, that had that bitch Susan in accounting, and trying to speak over one person is not something I can usually do. Trying to speak over 4 people and then 2 other people who had their own agenda, it just, it did not go well.
Yes. Wait. You all know Susan? Yes.
Guys, I'm the only one that knows everybody here.
I don't think she knows Susan.
I know everybody here. This guy.
He's
Thank God.
done it himself.
He lost it. Like, I thought he didn't know that we still had a whole nother minute. I just had to keep my composure and be like, okay, he's dead. We're gonna keep it moving.
I no longer know this guy.
During Lincoln Park, I didn't. That's a coincidence. I didn't mean that.
Shut up about the music, Rudy.
And then Vibs pulls out his gun. It's like, what are you doing, Vibs? You can't bring a gun to the Olympics.
He killed himself too early. He doesn't know there's a minute left. He's back from the dead. Oh my God!
Okay, can we
He missed
play
the
something
shot.
triumphant?
It's a New Jersey miracle. Oh my God!
Yeah, I resurrected Vibs. Do I want to directly compare myself to Jesus? Yeah, I guess so. I'm the Jesus of the Small Talk Olympics.
I failed at killing myself.
Wait,
But I'm not gonna fail at killing Susan.
Which one of you
Obviously, the
slept with
music's
that
bad.
bitch ass
Vibs is
Susan?
All of us did.
That's how we're all mutual friends.
Yes.
It was pure madness. Pure and utter chaos, pandemonium. Shit really hit the fan. And to be quite honest, I should have let him lie there dead, and that may have been my downfall.
I think if we played the right music, everyone would get along.
These Eskimo brothers.
I don't think he knows Susan.
We play like some N83.
That's why she's a
Maybe
bitch
some
ass.
Mumford and
I bet
Sons or
Susan
some
likes
fucking
it.
Taylor Swift. Literally
Okay, what song was playing?
Honestly, I don't think anyone did well.
I don't think there's a single person that did well because no one really got a point across. I couldn't tell you what anybody said. It was such chaos. There was such screaming over the room that I would give everybody maybe a 2, 0 to 2 grade out of 10.
So much. This is going to be so hard to close caption. She said I was the only one. This is literally impossible.
Maybe some more Uzi first. I don't know.
Yeah, Susan.
To say it went well would be an outright lie. It was a train wreck. It was a forest fire. It was an earthquake. It was a tornado. It was a hurricane. It was every sort of natural disaster you could come up with in a 2-minute window. That 2 minutes felt like 2 hours. I haven't been the same since.
You don't want to play around kind of cool, though, right?
Okay, such a bitch.
Also, why are you talking about the music?
Because it's fucking up the whole vibe.
No, I think Susan picked the music.
I don't think it was small talk because everyone was screaming and being loud and talking all over each other. I think an environment like that where everyone's talking at once doesn't allow for it to necessarily be small talk. I think we could have collaborated more, but it went how it went.
Susan's fucking up the vibe.
Did you want to give me a Rhapsody?
Yeah.
That's a badass move, really.
That's what happens when we solve it.
And that's time. So this is my stepdad's gun. Sorry.
Large.
Not allowed.
Large. I'll be honest. I couldn't have been more disappointed in the way that went towards the end there. Everyone talking over one another, no conversation to be had. Everyone so desperate knowing that there was a chance for them to make the podium.
I tell you who I was impressed with. Rudy never left character. Rudy never left his topic. The judges have it, they have a tough job ahead of them right now. I'm confused. That was the longest 2 minutes of my life.
And let's kick it over to Kelly Keegs first, who has poise, and it seems like she has something to say.
I do have a little something to say. First off, Roan, I agree with you. That was extremely chaotic, and I almost couldn't hear a single thing that anybody said. There were a few people that I did hear, and there were a few people that I didn't hear. The people that I didn't, Eddie, Doug's, unfortunately, 0s across the board.
Holy shit.
0s. I didn't hear a single word out of either of them. They might as well not even have been here. I understand that it was difficult to yell over everybody. I didn't love the yelling, but you have to be heard, and neither of you were heard. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Vibs, excellent job. You commanded the room, you really did. 7 for difficulty, 8.1 for execution, 8.6 for artistry. You pulled out a gun and you threw yourself on the floor. You resurrected yourself from the dead, and I appreciate all of that, all of those theatrics. You did quite well.
Rudy, you committed to the bit. You had to talk about the music. You named 75 different music artists in that 2 minutes. I was very impressed. Also, Eddie, I think you just didn't want to be at the party at all. You were texting in the corner, which is fine to do at a party. I'll do that at the Christmas party tomorrow. But you had to make yourself known here for the points, and you just didn't.
If I was gonna judge your judging, I'd give you guys 0s.
Ooh.
I think we've lost sight of what the small talk Olympics are. And to me, 2 people shined in this group. Rudy and Eddie. Rudy committed to his bit throughout the entire time. I think I really laughed at him just continuing to throw out musical options. He related it to the robbery and everything else. He committed to his bit. I respect that. He is the highest grade. The second highest grade went to Eddie, because while he was quiet, I appreciated that he didn't try to one-up everybody. He sort of stood there and he had the funniest line, which maybe you guys didn't hear because everybody was talking so loud, but at one point he just goes, "So Susan's a bitch," right as Vibs was on the floor. That really made me laugh.
And we're gonna tally up these scores, and we're gonna find out exactly who scored what, and that's gonna determine not only who wins this competition, the free-for-all Royal Rumble shout over everybody competition, I guess it was, but who wins the entire Small Talk Olympics presented by FourLoko. Let's get to doing some math. The Small Talk Olympics, the finale, it was all over the place, Large.
It was exhausting is what it was. This has been a long, strange, FourLoko powered trip that we've been on. But we're finally at the end.
Yeah, we are finally at the end, and we are adding a new gold medal to one person's tally, a fresh bronze, and a third silver for one Mr. Vibber. Are you impressed with what you saw here, and would you agree with the judgment from the judges?
I think for the first time in the contest, I was probably in Nate's camp on the judgment on the final contest. But I think overall, these guys, again, Olympics Herculean task that they had, and I think they all outperformed.
So in third place with her second medal and her first bronze, it's Miss Publicity.
She's the comeback story, right? She is the comeback story.
Yes, the first couple weren't necessarily in her favor.
Oh, that's right.
But here she is with a bronze. In second place, Jeff Vibbert. He needed it because he was in that top two going towards the end.
Meant something.
Very controversial move on his part and decision by the judges to award him. But that's 5 medals right there for Jeff Vibbert, but in first place and his first gold of the competition. After having 2 silvers already, Rudy the Rude Boy Junda, a music man through and through, a strong stride up to that top spot.
What it took us.
Wow. Wow.
Girl. And Nate
on dubs,
hanging a medal on his neck. There he is, Rudy, in first place for small talking at a party in a group of 6 total people. Give it up for your winners right there. Beautiful job. Beautiful job. And now, the finale of the Small Talk Olympics. In third place, he crawled out from the depths with 2 silver medals and 1 gold. He was out of the medal running until the very end, but a beautiful showing in that last event has our third place competitor, Rudy the Rude Boy Junda. Rudy, step on up there.
Woo-hoo.
Woo-hoo. Rudy, third place, how does it feel?
It feels good. I did this with dyslexia and ADD, so I feel as though I should have gotten some accommodations. But I didn't. So I am a hero for all.
I didn't realize dyslexia affects talking. In second place, and we knew it was going to come down to one of these two the entire time. Their necks are heavy with all the medals that they've won, but it came down to the very last competition. And because of that, with 2 golds and 3 bronzes, but no silvers, Mr. Nick Terraney is going to be in second place, which means that Jeff Vibbert will be the sesquicentennial champion of the Small Talk Olympics, presented by FourLoko.
I feel like I should have done better. I don't have dyslexia or ADD. I'm what you'd call smart. So, no, I'm just disappointed. Maybe next year.
Wow, he's pissed off about it because he didn't get that coveted top spot, but that can only go to one man who acquitted himself well, and we chewed the fat, we rubbed elbows, we chit-chatted, and we had some small talks, as we are wont to do at the Small Talk Olympics, but only one man can go home with all the medals, the accolades, and the glory. And that man is Jeff Vibbert. Jeff, the flag adorns your shoulders, the medals hang from your neck, and they will forever remember your name. You win nothing really, but it's more that you competed and tried really hard.
You know, I'd like to use this platform to take a moment and say that I support a free Tibet. China can no longer get away with what they're doing. Free Tibet!
The Small Talk Olympics, presented by FourLoko. For my partner Large, our 3 judges, and the entire crew out here at Barstool Sports, I'm Rome. Keep on chatting.